Great show, everybody.
Very good.
What should we call this one?
All right. Well, we have leading a two-way tie at number 3 votes. Very Poor Network, submitted by Tinvec, /kick North Korea from BioCow. And then we've got a couple of 2s, Digital Bends, Siri, how do I fix this found? Hola VPN, adios bandwidth, and extremely low title. Oh, and then of course I can't ban North Korea.
Oh, I like that one.
That's got an immediate number 3 from me. Let's see, what else have we got?
I have here. I have a really good idea for the name of the show. I'm just going to paste it in IRC right now.
Be sure to text it to your friends.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. I'm also a fan of Sunbun's choosy Facebook chooses GIF.
Let's find out what podcast fetchers are vulnerable, you know?
Oh, yeah, let's find that out.
It'll be the least listened
Let's let Tom get all of those emails to feedback.
Sure. I'd like to submit one other deep cut, which is choosy Facebook chooses GIF.
Yeah, I picked up on Tom's equal opportunity GIF jiffer.
I saw that you started.
Yeah.
We're playing to, as Tinvec put it, you are either pissing off or appeasing both sides.
Yes.
What do you guys like here? Very Poor Network's pretty good too, actually.
Yeah.
A mouse in Tom's pants.
Choosy Facebook chooses
There's
GIF.
always Facebook gets animated.
Extremely low.
I feel like I need more coffee for this show.
I think I
about
can't
Olaf?
ban. What? Which one, Roger?
The Ola VPN adios bandwidth.
Oh, Hola VPN. Adios bandwidth. I like it.
Where is it? I don't see it.
I just voted
number
it
4
right now.
from Beatmaster.
Oh, just took second place.
Oh, I can't ban North Korea or Hola VPN adios bandwidth. I like both of them.
Ooh, I just got the ICANN't.
Yeah, I think I like that one the best.
Yeah.
It fits the main topic too. All right, we're going with that then.
All right. The title has been chosen.
Man, I want forget Cortana. I want Jennie.
Gentana.
Wouldn't that be so great if you could commission people to like be the voice of your Siri?
Darren Kitchen.
That's an entirely new cottage industry. That'd be great.
You know the lady that used to do the doo doo doo. The number you have dialed is.
Oh yeah.
Okay, she does people's voicemails now.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, the woman who is Siri follows me on Twitter.
Whoa.
Oh, really? The original Siri or the new one? Because there's two different ones.
I don't remember. It just says I am the voice of Siri.
It's probably the original one then, because I don't think the current one makes a big deal, makes it public.
Oh, I got you.
The original one can talk about it now because she's no longer.
She's no longer part of the.
Yeah.
Well, that would just be so weird. She's in an elevator and says something, and then everybody's looking at their phones.
You could totally prank people, could you?
Yeah.
What did you say?
I'm gonna go.
What can I help you with?
Recognize her voice and then just like respond to her as if, you know, yes, mother.
I'm gonna go mow the lawn. For real.
Really?
That's not a.
That's what
I was like,
euphemism.
hell of a euphemism there.
It's not a
Is
euphemism.
that what you call it?
I'm gonna go
When
mow the
you-
lawn.
Take
Hey,
a
wait,
gas-powered machine and slice grass with a rotational blade.
Mm.
Don't you have your son do that?
They're not even. They're not anywhere
Point of
around.
having offspring?
Yes, my sons are never around. So
How convenient.
yes, they're finding their own lives and like leaving dad. I did do it. I did have him do it last time for Mother's Day. I said you're gonna do this for me and your mom. It's my Mother's Day too.
Aw.
Mm. Oh,
What the heck, Peralta men?
I know.
Most of lawns. What about What about your daughters? They can mow the lawn.
Yeah, I'd love to see my daughters mow the lawn. That'd be fun.
No.
How old are they though?
Well, my oldest daughter is 14.
She can mow the
Oh,
lawn.
she can mow the lawn.
Yeah.
I was at Camp CIT and I mowed lawns, so she can too. I mowed lawns like real time.
To be honest though, it is not a fun job because our lawnmower is a piece of crap, and the arms they're broken, so like by the time you're done, you're like literally on the ground pushing this thing.
Is it a power mower?
It is a power mower. It's ridiculous.
My dad would not get a power mower for the longest time, so I had to mow the lawn with the old
Push mower.
push mower. And then I would have to rake everything up afterwards.
Oh.
Which is like, it's like, why would you have a lawn now? Like every time I see a lawn, it's like that would be a great rock garden or something else that would take like a minimum of energy.
Well, I guess in Berkeley, that's all you're allowed to have. Or so.
Yeah.
Our neighbors, our two neighbors, have riding lawnmowers.
What?
You know, because and I'm thinking, well, you know, I mean, the backyards are big, but they're not that big that you need a riding lawnmower.
Are they less than an acre?
Yes, yes, they are.
You see me mowing.
But I'm like, as cool as that would be, I just couldn't see myself doing that.
Oh, come on. I want to see you do that. You should rent one and do it.
You know what the cool ones are? The ones you stand on, like they ever see those guys who are just like,
Okay.
I want one of those.
What's going to happen is a ride on lawnmower is going to find its way into next Friday's DTNS art. Somehow.
Somehow.
It will.
And maybe, you know, it'll probably just be Tom riding on it going...
No, it's the mower with Glenn standing on it, even though he's not supposed to be, and it's like running me down.
Tom is underneath going, I promise next week I will draw you looking a little bit more, a little tougher.
It's fine. I don't care. I really don't.
I'm just glad that after all of the pineapples that have worked their way into the art, I'm finally launching the turtle. So.
Oh, nice.
Now, turtle shells.
Give Len something new.
Yes. Some material.
Pineapples and turtles. A turtle eating a pineapple.
Yeah.
A turtle and a duck.
I have a question.
Duck. Yeah.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
What would it take to become Gentana?
Like in the video game, or just as
like practically, like what would it take for a human being to record their voice to become Siri? Do you have to record every word in the English language?
I believe the way that it works is similar to other synthetic voice technologies, where there's three ways to do it. There's the one where it's like all robotic. Then there's the one where it's like all and we've heard this from the 90s with telephone systems, where it's like each word is actually recorded, which sucks because they never come together right. And then there's fragments where you say and they use those plus synthetics to merge them together to say words. And I don't know how they record people's voices to get those strange utterances. They probably ask you to say a bunch of weird words that they take
vowels.
I read something once, and I'm barely recollecting it, but it was something where they didn't just read the individual symbols; they read text, and then they were able to pull the individual syllables out.
They usually have them read a paragraph of commonly used words and enunciations, vowel sounds, and stuff, so they can pull those instances and then repaste them together. But they have to do it multiple times.
Fox jumps over
the ace
dog.
detect.
Yeah, and you have to say it in a very particular manner. You can't speak it very conversationally because it kind of messes up with that.
I sense a project.
Do you remember in the late 90s where there were like these companies where you could write your handwriting in these little boxes and submit this in the mail, and then they would create a DOS font of your handwriting and send it back to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this would be like the next evolution of that.
It's
and by the way, Len, we know you need to go mow the lawn, so don't feel like you have to hang around.
I was actually interested in this. I thought it was pretty cool. Oh,
Yeah,
and by the way, for those of you who remember last week when Jerry told me to draw he told me to draw J.R. Smith riding a horse.
Yeah.
I've done 4 of them, and they ended up on the Cavs Reddit or something like that. But
that's cool.
Oh, awesome!
But check it out. Yeah, there's 4 of them right now, and I'm going to keep drawing them.
You have to attach them to the hashtags that are going by to get them more widely disseminated. Because I noticed that you put a bunch of them out, but you didn't attach them to any of the popular hashtags.
Oh, like what?
So anytime the Cavs are playing, go to Twitter and just go to like Twitter in the in-app browser app or the web page. I'm sorry, a browser app is apparently called a web page.
What are these browser apps you're talking about, Jennie? I don't have those installed.
Where do I find the browser on my Chromebook?
Which app is that?
And go to United States Trends when the Cavs are playing and just look for the hashtags. There will be some dominant hashtag, and just go start or just type Cavs or Cleveland and see what pops up, and then just start ruthlessly attaching your photo to all those, and it will go much quicker.
Okay.
It will build. Okay?
Usually I draw it after the game, though. Does it have to be during the game?
That's okay. It's still, believe me, it'll still be trending.
Okay.
Yeah, keep an eye on which ones are trending during the game and then attach it to it, because people will be looking for them as soon as the game's over.
That's rad. I didn't realize you could do that too.
Yeah, that's cool.
It'll just help it get more widely disseminated.
That's good to know.
Yeah. This much I know about Twitters.
Well,
I love it when I publish the post and it says, "Are you sure you want to do this?" I feel like WordPress is criticizing the show. Are you sure? I'm like, no, it was a really good show.
No,
yeah,
for real. It is. Yeah, I do want to do this. Yes.
Actually,
what
the
it
best
should say is, I'm so excited to publish.
Are you sure you're sure?
Right. You're just like, yes, I'm sure. Are you sure you're sure?
Yeah. One of those like, it's 11:30 and yeah, you guys broke up.
Have you listened back? Because Darren's good. But did you listen to yourself, Tom? It's like the third screen. I'm like still clicking.
It's like that episode of Seinfeld where George gets the audiobook that sounds like himself, and he can't stand it. He's like, "Oh, this is terrible. Why did I get this audiobook?" Anyhow, all right,
Len. Happy lawn mowing. Don't get allergies.
I won't. Thank you so much, and thank you again, Darren.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later on it. Cheers.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, I'm excited.
El episode is publicado.
On a mural. Ooh, I should probably have Len do a mural. But he's doing a past photo thing for Hack 5. Excited.
You should fly him out and have him do a giant mural in that room.
You know what? Oh my god, I know the perfect place to do it. And actually I can show you. Here, I'll paste a link in chat. So at the top left of the screen on that link, hack5.org/live, you'll see this massive white wall that is just begging for a mural.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Darren's been obsessed with that wall. He's been hunting it. He makes his crew look for it. It's his white wall.
Actually, it's oh my god, dude, you have no idea. I don't even want to say. I had to buy that wall. I had to have that wall installed because of the dogs on the other side.
Yeah,
right.
It's still not as effective as
He's obsessed. I'm telling you. Yes. And then they're always playing music, and Darren's like, "What is that music?" And they're like, "It's Moby Dick."
It's Moby.
Yeah.
Yes.
You should totally do that.
And this is the albatross I wear.
What is it? Your hat?
Yeah, it is. I don't know. They all are. Let's go with that.
That's the funny thing about the albatross is it, and I'm sure most of you have heard this already, so you can roll your eyes. Go ahead. Albatross was a signal of good fortune for sailors, and that was the central irony of him getting choked by the albatross, right? Was that he got choked by a symbol of good fortune, which just shows how bad his fortune was. I don't know what the current, because rabbit's feet are kind of out of favor. What's a shamrock? Like you choked eating a artisan small batch shamrock salad?
I think it depends culturally, but how about this? If there was, for instance, a Japanese version of Moby Dick, there should be one of those cell phone charms that hang off the side of your phone. If you got enough of those, you could definitely choke on them.
It's like a 4-leaf clover charm hanging off of what's his name? Captain
Ahab.
Captain Ahab's cell phone.
Yeah,
it's so weird. He choked on his 4-leaf clover charm.
Right. Why is there not a modern reinterpretation of Moby Dick?
I do like the idea of
as a
hard
hipster.
right turn into Weirdville.
So Ahab is actually a hipster from Portland. Dresses in flannel, great big beard. He's got an
bejewels
iPhone.
all his phones.
Right. He's a freelance web dev.
He bejewels ironically though. Bedazzle. I mean bedazzle. Sorry.
Bedazzle.
Yeah. He bedazzles ironically.
Don't
do
plays
it
Bedazzled on his iPhone secretly.
Yeah. And then
Here they come.
That's the pun police. Sorry, guys.
The whale would be. What would the whale be?
Okay, hipster from Portland. My bedazzling aside, and his white whale is a high quality first run print of Star Wars.
Oh,
wait, why would that?
Hard to find. Well, but that wouldn't have destroyed him. Yeah, that doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Maybe he really didn't like it when he was 6. He's
horrified. Startup, right? And he's chasing the dream. The whale is the dream.
Oh, the whale is reading every book in Powell's bookstore.
Right, in Powell's bookstore, and Ishmael is the books. Wait,
you're out of the post, right?
Wow. Yeah, I'm definitely out of the post.
Okay.
I'm so out of the post.
I think I'm going to leave this reinterpretation to the professionals.
We leave it as an exercise for the audience to conclude.
We will get emails.
Oh, yeah.
Please do. Feedback at dailytechnewsshow.com.
And if you can tell the entire story in emoji, you win all of the internets. I think
especially
there is a whale
if you use
emoji.
Hold on.
the Twitter fail whale.
So he's a startup, and he's looking for perfection, right?
Right.
He's been burned by something before, and he's trying to hunt it down. It's a bug in code.
Oh. So. Oh, I like that even more. It's kind of profound, right? He's chasing the missing semicolon or whatever have you. He gets bit by the code.
Yeah, bit by the code.
Yep.
Bit by
the code. There we go. Bit by the code.
Writes itself.
You gotta stop
literally because that's the software he wrote.
Right.
Was software that writes itself.
Exactly. That's actually the code he's working on.
Right.
Is a program that writes stories.
That writes stories about obsessions.
Yes. So, can we get Diamond Club on this?
Yeah. Seriously.
They have a long list of projects. They've got Gentana. They've got Pablum. Did you hear about Pablum?
What's Pablum? Tell us about Pablum.
So Pablum is an idea I came up with a long time ago at Yahoo, and a bunch of my Yahoo friends and I were going to build it, and then we never did. But we were just friends. We weren't building it at Yahoo. And what it was is the passive-aggressive business language manipulator. And its job was it was a filter that you could run through emails where you typed off like a sassy email to your boss or someone in another department, and you were very direct and very not so nice about it. And then it would just generate an alternate version of the email that used that weird passive-aggressive business language that never offends anybody and never gets anything done. And it would just automatically translate your email into business speak. And save your job. Pablum, passive-aggressive business language manipulator.
And it would translate to Pablum.
Yeah. Isn't that great? I'm really good at naming things.
I feel like this is an opportunity for an auto generator where it's like Mad Libs, right? Where you get the drop downs where you get to choose like what is it that we're trying to achieve? Whose fault is it that we haven't achieved it? What are the milestone goals here that slip through the cracks?
What are next steps? What are next steps? That was always my favorite next step.
What are the action items and all of that?
Yep.
And then have it just generate.
Yeah.
You can probably get through a few seasons of real work this way.
By the way, I just noticed that BioCow said, for going back to our Captain Ahab programmer, the code is also not well commented.
No, of course not. BioCow also mentioned emojidick.com, which is a real thing.
That is a real thing.
I did not know.
Amazing.
And it's a damn shame it's $200. That's a bit much, but I bet it would look amazing on the. No, it's not $200 worth it, but it's still pretty cool.
They're still after me. Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
I think they're just riding up and down my street at this point. Whee!
They're coming to take you away, haha. They're coming to take you away.
Well, I'm going to take myself away.
Yep.
Thank you, everybody, for being here.
It's good to see you guys again.
Stay tuned for Current Geek with Scott Johnson and myself at 4 p.m. after your late local news and Mr. Potter's podcast. It's no skin off his nose.